Now, my $100,000 stock market challenge, this is week 47. I am now at $9,247, which has been a good, it was up 4.5% just on Friday. I went up 3.29%. I am still just a little over 17% behind what I want, the goal basically, which is 11.2 thousand. I'm at 9.2. My portfolio is up 25% though since June 2nd, 2025 is when I started this challenge. But if I take away all the deposits that I did, I'm actually down 11.64%. So this is why deposits matter so much. If I never made those deposits, this account would actually be less than 7,354, but I've been putting in money. And yes, some of those investments have gone down a little bit. To a degree. When I started this account, HIMS was at like 52. And I already knew that was going to mess with the calculations, but I just said I wanted to start a challenge regardless. And so I did it. And so, yeah. And a few other ones have gone down, of course, because of this, the kind of correction that's happened. And I bought some SaaS companies that have not yet, come back. But that being said, I'm okay with where I'm at because I do believe I'm going to reach a good amount here soon. For the 1 week performances, I have HIMS, TQQQ, Meta, Celsius, and Amazon as my top 5. Then to round it out is Adobe, Nike, Salesforce, The Trade Desk, Oddity, Micron, and Google. So I have Micron and Google kind of at the very bottom. I'm going to start putting more into Google. I believe in Waymo. I actually took my first Waymo this week, and I want to do a full video about Waymo. It was pretty awesome. It was really awesome, and I do believe that that's the future. I was with my kids. We were going to the mall, and I saw 2 young girls get out. I don't know. They're probably like 14 to 15, something like that, by themselves, got out of the Waymo. And I told my daughter, who's 11, I said, when you're old enough to need to go to the mall or go somewhere with a friend, I would way rather have you go in a Waymo than be with another driver. Even though there are certain situations, of course, that a Waymo might not be able to get through, my daughter would be able to have a phone, get out of the Waymo, call me, something can happen, right? It would be, the reason why she'd have to call me from a Waymo is a lot better than what she'd have to call me from an Uber or Lyft. So that being said, I believe a lot in Waymo. I believe Google is going to be able to profit a lot more than what we just think of the rides. There's going to be a lot more to it.